university invest ethically. It won't be hard for them to move their investments to investment companies that have an ethical policy. So this is something that can really happen and can happen soon. Thirdly, the Israeli boycott. We thought about this long and hard because obviously it's not the Israeli people themselves that we're attacking. It's the Israeli state and its actions that we object to. And eventually we decided that just as in the case of South Africa, it was only right to call a boycott on all goods produced in that situation, in the apartheid situation in South Africa, so in a situation where one country is holding a permanent occupation over another one, we should call for a boycott. Things like number 4, the providing scholarships, really shouldn't be hard. The University of Sussex has a scholarship fund every year, which is supposed to be used for allowing international students who wouldn't usually be able to come over here. Last year, they didn't get anywhere near using it up. They've got the money lying around, and we are basically holding to them account and saying use it, and use it for those people who need it most. So hopefully this can really, really happen. And finally, the surplus educational resources. Things like in ITS, they have literally an astonishing warehouse full of old computers that are just sat there. I went in there looking for a mouse, and the guy who's in charge of this warehouse was like, seriously, just take the whole lot of PCs, get them off my hands. We've got these resources that can be really useful in rebuilding the educational system in Gaza, and we're going to make sure that they get out there, that they get put to a good use rather than going to waste in our university. So I think that's the strength of our demands, just to build on what Saeed was saying. Right, I was going to ask someone to talk about the nature of the occupation, and for instance, but I'll very briefly go over it for those that aren't aware. We're very, very keen with the occupation not to alienate students and staff, and that has meant